Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So tonight, second lager of the night. I fancied a lager night for a change. So off to Spain for Madri Excepcional El Alma de Madrid. Obviously, supposedly a beer from Madrid. However, we shall see. So that's the premium lager, 4.6%, brewed and packed in the UK by Molson Coors Brewing Company. Molson Coors are Carling. Same people make Carling. So just shows you know that it's not made in Spain. It's made in this country with English water in an English climate. And as we know, the one thing you can't replicate with any beer is making it in a different climate or in a different area of the country. Water is the biggest ingredient in any lager, beer, wine. You know, it's the reason why a lot of things taste and smell like they do is because of the one factor that really can't be replicated from its original base of operations, hence lager. So here we go, straw colour pour, straw to gold even in retrospect, totally clear as you'd expect from a lager, a little bit of carbonation going off, a white head on this. Yeah, a pleasing aroma, a lager malt aroma, nothing, you know, you can smell it's malty, lager malty, but there's nothing there to say farmhouse or like that. I've just done a lager review and I could smell farmhouse and a bit more than that, but yeah, thank God this one doesn't. And yeah, there's a slight sweetness on the aroma as well. On keg rather, at both my workplaces. Yeah, we have metal kegs now. We used to have plastic kegs, but now we're on metal kegs at both workplaces. They hold more. There's no wastage. The kegs can be reused, and from a recycling point of view, much better than having waste plastic and cardboard going into the bins, which creates rubbish, which creates landfill at some stage, or burning, you know, which also creates issues in this world. So, yeah, good to see. I mean, Madrid, as somebody who loves Spain and the theme parks in Spain, been to Salou and stopped in La Pineda many times. Been to Portaventura theme park, just an hour away from Barcelona, which doesn't sound a long way in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, a fantastic part of Spain regardless. And yeah, it's nice to have a lager from that part of the world. That would normally be Estrella for me if I was in the Catalonia region, you know. Although over there, San Miguel is super popular also in the Catalonia region. So, but Estrella is by far the popular. I have never actually seen Madri in that area, not at all. And the same as Cruz Campo that is out now. I think that's a Marston's brand. And again, never seen that over in Spain either. So it's funny how these brands with history, they've got history, you know, Cruz Campo, Madri, they've got history over there. They weren't just made up by English people trying to sell Spanish lager to us. However, you know, the fact of the matter is that over here they're actually made in England and using the same methods and recipe, I assume, that they do in Spain. But the fact of the matter is that it's using English water, which is not the same as Spanish water. So yeah. So crystal clear, very cool, easy drinking, that's for sure. There we go, there's the rest going in. So quite hazy initially, and then it clears super quickly. So, you know, for a nice lager beer. I mean, it smells nice. It'll go down. It's selling super well at both workplaces. The lager drinkers are seeing this as the new thing, even though technically it's not. And it's made over here anyway. You know, a lot of lager drinkers don't realise that. Ugh, I'm having some of that nice Spanish lager. Somebody knows what they're saying. Yeah, mate, it's made in England. Yeah. It's made in Burton. From Molson and Coors. No, it's Spanish, youth. No, mate, no. It's made in England. Molson Coors. Using Burton water. I don't believe you, youth. From Spain. Proper Spanish lager. And, you know, some people will not accept the fact that you probably know more than they do. Regardless of ingredients, you know, the fact of the matter is, it's English water. Unless the water was brought over from Spain, then I wholeheartedly apologise, but I absolutely 100% would have thought there's no chance on God's green that the water was brought over from Spain. The cost of bringing that water over for the volume of beer sold would be horrendous. So yeah, it's isn't happening. And a lot of the macro breweries these days are looking to. You can hear this from Raggy's beer reviews first, but I'll tell you now that a lot of the breweries in the UK, the macro breweries, are looking to dump the cheap brands. So you can believe me or you can believe me not, that your cheap lagers, Carling, Foster's, Strongbow Cider, John Smith's, and all them in that £2 a pint barrier. There's no money in it for the breweries, no money. And in some ways, they're flatlining just to give you that beer or lager. And so you will find that those brands will eventually, over time, disappear. And your premium brands like your Madri, which is a bit more expensive, will be the brand of choice. Didn't hear it? You've not heard it before? You've heard it from Maggie's Beer Reviews. Spoke to people in the industry. Know it's on the agenda. The agenda. Oh. So, lovely and crisp. Easy drinking. Good lacing on the glass, as you can see. Straw to gold pour. Yeah, it's a nice, easy drinking lager. Would I drink it again? In the right place at the right time? Hell yes. Yeah, it's for what it is. It's a decent enough lager. You know, it's got a Spanish name on it, made in Burton. But yeah, there you go. I think you'll find out that most of the stuff that's made and sold in this country, especially on the mass scale, is actually made here as well, under license. Would I drink it again? Yes. Against other lagers, a good 4.4 out of 5. Yeah, it's a decent enough lager against other lagers. But yeah. Cheers.